Hello, Mike Starks, founder and CEO of the Meal Movement Personal Trainer Food. Today is Wednesday, the 12th of September, and today we are going to talk about diabetes, but we're also going to talk about the difference in our food and why diabetics love it and why people on weight loss love it and why we have the highest reorder rate in the history of the diet food industry. About 55% of the people that buy our food buy it repeatedly, and it's because our food is so high quality. But I'm going to show you first what the other company's food looks like, and you can see a first-hand comparison of our food versus the competition. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to get sued, but here's the leading brand number one, and this is what they call a complete meal. Now, if you can't tell what this is, it's simply a hot dog wiener that's about 4 inches long. They consider this a complete meal. That's our first competitor. And then our second competitor, this is what they consider a complete meal. It's powdered chili. You put it in a bowl and you add water to it. That's what they consider a complete meal. That's about $3 to $4 worth. And then finally, our food. This is about 4 to 5 ounces worth of grilled chicken breast, and this is about 4 to 4.5 ounces of green beans. Of course, we use the highest quality frozen vegetables, which makes them cook very well in the microwave. And the magic about our bags is that the food steams inside of the bag. It acts like a convection oven versus like a TV dinner, which becomes dry and rubbery. Ours keeps the moisture in because you don't poke holes in the bag. But compared side to side, you can see the difference. It's pretty amazing. This is our food. This is the powder, and you're going to see a close-up here. Our photographer will get these close-up, and you can compare and see the actual difference. Now, another big difference is how the food is shipped and the amount of food. Here's one of our competitors. This is a month's worth of food, and you can see the size of the box. Here's a month worth of food from Personal Trainer Food. Massive difference, and I'm going to set it on top of the box. This is a month's worth of our food, and I'll fold this down just to be fair. There we go. And you can see you can fit probably about 8 of these into our box. We send around 50 to 60 pounds worth of stuff in here. They send about 10 pounds maybe. But anyway, so price-wise, we're right on track. We're lower than most of them. The powdered competitor, they're a little bit lower, but it's not a lot of food you get. So I hope you can see the difference, and please pass this on. Now, about diabetes. Yesterday I attended a Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation fundraiser, and there was a lady there who got up to speak, and she has 2 children who have type 1 diabetes. For those of you that don't understand the difference or know, let me give you a quick summary. Type 1 diabetic is usually a juvenile diabetic that's onset when they are a child, and their pancreas is dead. They cannot produce insulin, nor can they produce glucagon, so they cannot control their own blood sugar. That's why they have to use insulin, and when their blood sugar gets too low, they have to consume some sort of sugar or do a glucagon shot. As to where type 2, 98% of all type 2 diabetics are usually over the age of 30 to 40, and it's usually they become insulin resistant because they've eaten a bunch of the wrong stuff. There's a small percentage out there that just get it for some crazy reason, but 98% of them do get it because they've been eating improperly, and most of them are overweight. So the Juvenile Diabetes Association, or the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, is for type 1 children. It's a great organization because it breaks my heart to see some of these kids who are suffering with such a horrible disease, and they've learned to live with it, but the foundation is trying to raise money. Now, this made me think when I heard this lady talking how difficult their life can be because she has to make certain food. It's pretty much identical to the personal trainer food system where it's meats and vegetables. Any processed starches, even any whole grains, will spike the blood sugar, and the child will have to take an insulin shot. And so I got to thinking, my 3 daughters have been eating our food for about 4 years now because it's so easy. You grab a bag, you put it in the microwave, you open it, you eat it. It's so easy. I decided to film my 10-year-old daughter last night so that you could see how easy it is. And if you know of friends or family who have any type 1 diabetic children, or for your children, you should let them see this video. Here it is. it's so nice that my wife and I know that our girls, when they're at home, that they can grab something out of the refrigerator that's healthy, heat it up themselves and eat it without having to get cookies or crackers or potato chips. Like I said, they've been doing this for about 4 years now. It's very easy, it's very simple, and it shows you just how good our food is, because my children and other children love the taste of our food. So what we want to do is to honor the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. They've got a big drive going on this month, is we would like to help them raise money, and here's how we're going to do it. We're going to make an offer for all type 2 diabetic adults, or type 2 adult diabetics that are out there, give you $50 off meal programs until this Saturday. All right, until this Saturday at midnight, we're going to offer you $50 off, and the code that you'll use is below me on the web page. Our second offer is for type 1 diabetics. Any type 1 diabetics out there, we're going to offer $100 off. Now, trainers, don't get mad, but the $100 off for our type 1 diabetics will not be applicable toward any trainer commissions. We're not doing this to try and increase our fitness business. We're doing this to help raise money for the juvenile diabetes, because every meal program that we sell between now and Saturday, we're going to donate $10 to the JDRF for these children. So again, both of the codes will be below me on the web page, so check those out. And if you know of any type 1 or type 2 diabetics that you think would benefit from our meal program, please forward this email to them so they can see the link. And there's a couple of other links below that where we've interviewed type 2 diabetics, and they can hear their story. Anyway, we thank you so much for your business, and we hope that we can help the diabetics out there and help you lose weight loss. We'll see you next week on the next Whiteboard Wednesday. Thank you.